Welcome back, my Duelist friends. Casual Duelist here, and it's Wednesday, so we're going to spend the rest of the week, today and the next couple of days, we're going to be going over what's inside this box. As you can see, I finally got around to taking the plastic off. This was the Legendary Decks 2 edition. So, what this was, starting with the original Legendary decks, and again, I think they were in stores semi-recently. I did not pick one up, did not think to do that. We saw this, we decided, oh, this would be great for the draft. So I want to review these decks because this was before my channel started. So this was 2016 that these were released. I did buy 3 of these. I still have all the cards needed to do this. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of like give you a look at the box. It sort of looks like the gold sarcophagus. They would later do that themselves. Right here, you find out that you have a Yugi Exodia deck, a Kaiba Blue Eyes deck, and a Joey Red Eyes build. It comes with 3 copies of the Egyptian, it comes with the 3 Egyptian God cards as well as 3 variants. We will probably be adding these as the first cards going into the actual draftable cards. So those hard little dragon shields. And then we will go ahead and introduce these decks one by one. I'm going to review all 3 decks first. That's just what we're going to do. And we're going to start with whichever one's on the far left when we open it. So, we got our stuff here. Looks like we're going to be talking Blue Eyes today. Alright, so the Blue Eyes deck starts with the Maiden of White. Go ahead, we'll undo our little plastic seal-em-a-bob. Pop this down and see what we're going to get to work with. We get to work with Maiden of the Eyes of Blue. Not bad. Little packaging errors, little scratches and nicks across the card. Maybe they show up on film, maybe they don't. You guys can see that bend right there. We got Melody of Awakening Dragon. Good spell card. We got Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. So again, if you guys are looking to get a copy of this that's not for Speed Duel, this is a great way to get it. Common Blue Eyes, looking great. Common Blue Eyes Alternate Art. Common Blue Eyes. Okay, so you're going to get 3 different arts for Blue Eyes. This is cool. Yeah. Dragon Spirit of White, good card. Kaiba Man. First, insert of a character into a card. Allows you to tribute it to Special Summon Blue Eyes. Stone of Legends, Stone of Ancients. A lot of good tech. So if you guys are trying to build a basic Blue Eyes build, this is really going to get you far. Protector, Master. Got some kitschy cards. You got the Battle Ox, Lajian, Vorse Raider, and Alexandrite Dragon. Additionally, we're going to have the Blade Knight, the Ancient Lamp, which is a fun card. Tiger Dragon, Kid Moto, King of the Swamp. So I talked the other day about fusion substitution briefly while I was ranting about something else. This guy works twofold. Number one, he can be a substitute for a fusion monster material, but he can also pitch himself to add polymerization from deck to hand. This guy is the best of the fusion substitutions, in my own humble opinion. Rider of the Stormwinds. So obviously from the monsters, if you guys were to add Blue Eyes alternatives, Sage with Blue Eyes, obviously just some small things, this deck gets crazy real quick. Spells, we get the Burst Stream of Destruction. Equip spell Beacon of White. We get the field spell Mausoleum of White. We get the spell card Polymerization. Good stuff. Enemy Controller, Shrink, Silent Doom, Ancient Rules. This is actually going to be really fun for in draft. Being able to just special summon a Blue Eyes because you have a card that says you can. That's always pretty cool. Trade in, always good to draw things. Kind of wish it had cards of consonants. Would be good. Where Art Thou, Pot of Dichotomy, Fusion Substitute, not bad. This name is always treated as Polymerization, so technically you have 2 copies of Polymerization in the deck. This is going to be something for deck building. And the way this works, Fusion Summon 1 from the extra deck using cards you control as materials. You can banish this from the graveyard, then target a fusion monster in the graveyard, return it to the extra deck to draw 1. Where's the difference, you say, besides the extra effect? You can't use cards in your hand as part of the materials. So that's the drawback for the benefit. And Unexpected Die. Unexpected Die is actually really like a sick card. It's a great starter, so if you control no monster, special summon a level 4 lowered normal from the deck. And then you have a 2K option, a 19, an 18, and a 17 options. Again, you can't play out your blue eyes this way, but hey, does that really matter? We're going to get Negate Attack. We're going to get Shadow Spell. We're going to get Final Attack Orders, which is kind of goofy. Cloning. Fusion Reserve. Reveal a fusion monster in your extra deck. Add one of the materials on that from deck to hand. Then add Polymerization from graveyard to hand. This could work out well. Avarice. Again, it's a good jar. And then we're going to get, I guess the tokens were ultra rare. That's cool. And again, we'll probably just add this to, I actually have a tokens collection. We have the Azure Silver Dragon. So it's a tuner plus non-tuners. Basically, it's blue eyes plus 1 star. So I think that's just... This should be just our stone. Let's see where our tuners are. Master will do it. Protector will do it. Ancients will do it. Stone of Legend will do it. I don't think she was a tuner. Oh, she is. Okay, so Maiden will do it as well. So all your guys are like 1-star tuners plus the 8 stars of Dragon because you need it to be non-tuner normals. If this card is special summon, Dragon type monsters you currently control cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects until the end of the next turn. Once per turn during your standby phase, you can target a normal monster in the graveyard to special summon it. So it's good. It's a great way to like just call back people. And then First of the Dragons is actually just like a sick monster to have as a tech card. It's any 2 normals. Must first be special summoned and cannot be special summoned by other ways. Wakey the Dragon. Not an option here. You can only control 1 copy of this at a time. This card cannot be destroyed by battle except by battle with a normal monster and is unaffected by other monsters' effects. So in the worst case scenario where you're just playing up against a bunch of effect monsters, just throw them in defense mode. Instant wall. So as far as the draft, why is this deck great? Well, first off, it comes with a start of an extra deck. We do have, what is it? The 2-player starter set 2024. We have deck S and deck X already in the draft. And by the end of this, we will have 5 decks in draft that are like officially in draft. And so far, all 3 that are in are going to have at least 3 card extra decks. So this is good. Second, I'm looking through this and it's like, there's times where like I would not want to play Final Attack Orders or Jar of Avarice or maybe the Pot of Dichotomy or, maybe I don't want to play Silent Doom or the Mausoleum or the Burst Stream because it makes me give up my attacks that round. Or maybe I could draft into some better cards for my main deck. This has super amounts of draft potential just by being able to seed other cool tech cards in. And it's like, what's one card I know that I'm going to be adding to my draft? I know I'm going to be adding copies of Fiendish Chain into the draftable pool of cards because it just generically helps everything. And in his deck, it's a very good thing. Like, if we were able to pop that open and we saw, like, oh no, I don't want to play the Jar of Avarice. I want to have Shadow Spell and Fiendish Chain together. So I have 2 attack stops, plus my Negate Attack. Plus, this is cool. This is kind of a throwback to a simpler time period where decks did not have to go nearly as hard as they do today. So that's it. That's deck 1. That's Blue Eyes enters the draft. If you guys take a look at tomorrow's video, we're going to go over that deck, which I think was, let me toss my plastic on this side. Pop. Looks like it's going to be like the Yugi stack, because I see Slifer, but the Red Eyes was all the way to the right. So we'll do that. We'll go ahead. We'll pop this one open again. We'll remove the God cards from this. I do not believe they are actually part of his deck, quote unquote. And we may just add these cards to the draft as well. Or maybe we'll just put them away. I mean, they're sealed promos, right? So something. You guys, do me a favor. You guys have a great day. And if you guys want these as the 3 times builds, you guys let me know. We get, whatever, enough interest in it. We'll probably just do it anyway. So for now, you guys have a good one. We'll see you next time. And I have no idea why this got so dark so quick. All right. See you later.